Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Simply XO Cindy. It feels so weird not saying Bubbly Shay Cindy, but I actually changed my name to Simply XO Cindy. I will tell you guys why I did it, but before I do that, I am gonna be updating you guys also in everything for school. I am officially done registering for classes and I already did my orientation, so I'm ready for school. I'm gonna let you guys know what happened with my test also, because I know I did tell you guys that I was studying for a test, so I will be talking about that too. And I'll be talking about a new chapter in my life. For now, let's get started. I'll be doing also get ready with me, just so I don't feel awkward as I'm talking to you guys. Let's get started. So before we do get started, I do want to talk to you guys about these foundations I've been using. I barely started using this one. It's from Almay, and it's the shade Ivory. And I also I've been using this one for a long time, but it's called CoverGirl, and it's the clean sensitive one. It's shade 535, which is medium light. A lot has been going on since the last time that you saw me, and by a lot I mean good and some but stressing stuff. Um, I I did finish everything for school, which I'm so happy, because that was one of the main things that was stressing me out. Hold on. So what I'm gonna do before anything, I am gonna mix this foundation with that foundation because it's just a little bit better for my skin. But this one's more clear, so it just makes it better. But as I was saying, I did finish registering for school, which made me so happy. I was stressed about school, but I was just stressed over the fact that a lot of stuff were a lot of like everything that I was doing it literally by myself, like no one was helping me. And since it was my first time doing something like that, I just I got stressed about it, but thankfully I figured everything out and I finished with that already. But I'm not gonna lie, like the school, I've been calling the school like every single weekend, trying to get everything done, just because they they tell me it'll be done in a day or two or three, but I have to call them and tell them like, hey, you know what? Like you told me it was gonna take 3 days and it still hasn't been done. So it's a little bit frustrating. With my test, I did have some problems because I the first time I called my counselors to ask them for information about my test, they told me that I just needed to sign up and I would be ready for the test. So that's what I did. I paid for my test. I did everything that I had to, and then they the day of the test, I'm ready to take it. I'm already signed in, and the person that was helping me out with it, he tells me, "Oh, you need a you need a code for your test. Do you have it?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" No. I was like, "They never told me that I needed the test. They never told me that I needed the code." So he's like, "Oh no, you do need it, because if not, you won't be able to take the test." He was like, "You're gonna have to reschedule your test and get that number." So I call again, and they're like, oh, you need to pay for your test again. And I was like, no. I pulled a Karen on them. I was like, no, I do not need to pay for my test because I already paid for it. And I feel like it's not my fault that you guys never told me that I needed to do that, you know? So we fixed that, and thankfully I didn't have to pay for anything. But afterwards, it was just a huge, it was just, it was super stressful. The day of the test, the day I was signing up for the test, I was allowed to do I can pick whatever time I want to do it. So literally, guys, I'm not kidding. The day afterward, the day that I found out that I could do that, I literally picked the earliest that I could just to get it over with. And I took my test at I took my test at 12 in the morning, 12:30 in the morning. Just because I was so done with it, I knew that if I waited, it would mess up again. So I was like, it's better if I just get it done. And well, in my scores, I did somewhat good for me not going to school for 2 years. I feel like I did okay, but I'm not happy with my scores. But I'm still okay with it. Um, so I did pass my writing, and I passed my no, I only passed my writing, and the reading I missed it by like 2 points, which I was so annoyed about that. But I was like, okay, it's okay. At least some I passed something, you know. So afterwards, I got everything done, and then more stuff happened, but I really don't want to go into detail about it just because this video, I want to make it a positive video, so that's why I'm trying to get rid of the negativity first. But honestly, even though it was a bit stressful, I am still really happy because I will be starting school on the 24th of August. I got everything done already, so literally I'm just waiting for classes to be open and just start. So with that being said, I decided that this semester that's coming up, I do want to start fresh new. So what I mean from fresh new is I want a fresh start. I'm going back to school. I want this to be a new chapter. So before I go into that, I'm gonna tell you guys I'm doing my eyebrows next, and I'll be using the Tattoo Studio. With a focus, you can see it. But it's from Maybelline, New York. I'm gonna brush my brows first. So as you guys saw in I recently just changed my name to Simply Sumi, which means I want to focus my channel more into EXO and other bands, but like I'll still post about other bands, but mainly I just want my channel to be about EXO and just my experience going to college. Since I am getting a new laptop, I feel like I can use my iPad as a recorder, and I want to do more studies with me, since I don't know, I've always liked, when I was studying for my test, I liked watching videos that had to do with like, oh, study with me. It just gave me a lot of motivation, so I feel like it would be something that could help other people too. With K-pop, I am into K-pop, but it's not like it used to be. I listen more to like J Park, Local, and Simon Dominique, like those type of artists. Then I listen to like K-pop bands. For K-pop bands, I only listen to EXO, Red Velvet, Chunha, and that's about it. But now that I'm starting this new chapter, I do want to. It's time that Bubbly Shy Sumi is. I don't know. I feel like Bubbly Shy Sumi is just not me anymore. Like, how can I explain it? When Bubbly Shy Sumi came into YouTube, she was not confident at all. She just had trouble being herself, to be honest. She had a lot of trust issues. But now, I just feel like I go into my new chapter, want to just, I want to start this new chapter with a good side, which means I don't want any negativity just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm I'm old enough to I'm already old enough, and honestly, I just don't want any type of drama or any type of negativity in my life. I feel like that's mostly what I surrounded myself with. So, and it's no one's fault but mine, because I mean, I was the one that let people like that into my life. But I don't know, I just feel like it's time for a new change, and that's why I'm changing my name, and I'm just starting a new chapter in my life. So, trust me, I don't know, I just feel like I want a new start, a new change, and just by doing this makes me kind of happy. I did lose a few people, but honestly, it was for the better. I'm happy. I can say I'm happy. Deeply in my heart, I know I am, even though I have my moments where I just don't feel it happy. But I mean, everyone has those moments, you know. So next, I'm gonna use this powder on my eyebrows just so I can make them darker from here. But this is, it's from CoverGirl. I love this powder just because I can easily brush it into my eyebrows and I don't need to use that much. So with me changing my name, I do also want to change the way that I introduce myself. With So instead of saying it how I do, I want to start saying, "Hi guys, it's simply Exo Sumi. Welcome back to my channel." I am gonna change a lot of my channel. Well, not a lot, but some things are gonna change. Just going back to school is gonna help me with my channel because what I'm studying is digital filmmaking. So it's just, I don't know, just saying that I'm going back to school for something that I like makes me so happy. Even with my classes, I know I'm just a freshman in college, but honestly, I love love my classes. So next we're gonna go into eyeshadow, and I'm gonna use the clear. I'm gonna be using this shade. I don't want to say that I want to try and post content every single week because I know it's not going to happen. I've tried it before, but especially with school starting, I know I'm not going to be able to do that. So if anything, or maybe you will, I just don't want to get ahead of the future because I always say that I'm going to be posting more and then I never do. I feel like most everyone that's watching my videos like, yeah, don't lie. But I do want to post more content for you guys, even if it's just one time a month. At least it's something, you know. So now I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did over here. I also do want to go back to singing. It's something, ever since I was little, I've always liked to sing. Funny that I was in a company, but sadly I lost my confidence with it just because I wasn't getting really that much help with my vocals. But I don't know, I feel like it's something I do want to go back to, even if it's just for like part-time. Not even part-time, but it's something that it's still in the air. So next I'm gonna go in with my favorite shade. As you guys can tell, I use it too much. It's gonna be this one, the orangey one. So what I'm gonna do here is, okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did to this side, to this side. So I'm just gonna fast forward. Now I'm gonna use this one, but I'm gonna use my finger. Don't worry, I wash my hands. So with my finger, this is something I learned from Edward Avila, where he gets some on his finger, some of the shade on his finger, and then he just goes with his finger, he just lights it. I'm gonna do the same thing to my other one with this shade. Which is like a light brown. I'm gonna, under my eyes, I'm gonna put some. What was I talking about? I forgot. So honestly guys, I'm really excited for the future just to see what it holds for me, even for my channel. I just did want to give you guys an explanation explaining why I changed my name out of the nowhere. It was something that I really wanted to do, but I just never knew to what to change it until now. So now I'm gonna add again the glitter that I used, the shade, under my eyes. And I'm also gonna wear mascara. The mascara I'm using is from Elf, and it's a length and volume mascara. I usually don't wear mascara because my lashes are long enough, but just for today, we'll do that. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I will be putting on powder just so I can set everything. Also, stay tuned for my 80s reaction. I know they're having a comeback, and I do want to react to it because they're one of the newer bands that I actually like to keep up with. So stay tuned with that. It'll be a late reaction, but it's okay. So now, oh. Guys, I'm so sad. I'm almost done with it. If you guys are wondering which one I'm using, what powder I'm using the Work It powder. This was given to me on a giveaway. And lastly, I'll be doing my highlight. I would be using this brush, the fluffy. Okay. I'll be putting some on my nose. And that's it. Yeah, guys, this is about it. I will be putting like a lapse of my makeup after this, but for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more new content and just a new chapter in my life. I'll see you guys later. Bye.